Legal challenges are expected following the approval of new congressional voting districts in North Carolina. Republicans in the State House approved the new map yesterday, a move intended to give the GOP an advantage in the 11 of the state's 14 districts. GOP leaders have been clear why they're doing it. The opposition says it's unlawful. WRAL's Sean Gallagher is at the legislature. Sean, taxpayers have doled out more than $22 million in litigation costs for redistricting cases since 2011. Should we be expecting more?
Ashley, no lawsuits as of now, but we're expecting at least one to move forward after Bishop William Barber was outside of the legislature today with his supporters. Less than 24 hours after lawmakers passed this new map through under this roof, they were out here shaking its foundation for change. Outside of the chambers that passed the new congressional map,
I woke up this morning with my mind
calls for change.
On justice.
This effort is racist.
Bishop William Barber questioning the move by Republicans, taking the state's only competitive congressional district, currently led by a black Democrat, and turning it into a more Republican-friendly area.
If you know what racism smells like and looks like, a person can actually call you black, but you know when they're calling you the N-word. Because you don't judge it by the words of their mouth, you judge it by the action of their policies.
It's a sentiment that's backed up by nonpartisan analysis of this new map, as the Princeton Gerrymandering Project gives North Carolina a failing grade.
It appears to be carefully engineered to give Republicans an advantage in the first district.
But it's a redraw that, as of now, is legal. GOP leaders have repeatedly said they didn't use racial data to redraw this map, but analysts say they don't need that data to do so.
What we know also in North Carolina is that oftentimes partisanship and race intertwine very closely together.
This is what democracy looks like!
A UNC study shows 73% of African-American voters are registered as Democrats in the state, while 88% of North Carolina Republican voters are white. It's an interconnection they plan to call into question.
It is not an accident that they chose CD1,
That's right.
that they chose the black belt. There are other districts. They chose this one for a reason, and we believe it's an attack on black voters.
An attack they're ready to fight against.
Is there anybody ready for one more battle? One more battle. One more battle.
And WRAL has reached out to Republican leaders in both the House and the Senate, but we haven't heard back yet. Now, all of this fighting may be for naught. We've seen our neighbors to the north in Virginia saying that they're planning to redraw their own districts in a way that would benefit Democrats up there by 2 to 3 additional congressional seats. So everything that's being done here in North Carolina may be nullified by that. In Raleigh, Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.